So last time we were here, we lost your wedding ring. Did you find it?
Okay.
Welcome to another day in Mexico. Daniel's back there playing games. We're on a long drive, crossing back across the Yucatan Peninsula. We came in at Cancun. You can fly, but it's a lot more expensive.
You mean Merida?
Yeah, we came in at Cancun.
Oh.
We drove over to Merida, and now we're driving back.
But not to Cancun, more like Tulum right now.
Yeah, a little lower. And we're gonna go to Akumal. It's a bay.
No, Yalku. Akumal is the town.
Okay.
Yalku is the bay.
Yeah. And it's where we went with the kids last time we were in Mexico a few months ago. And it's just like this really beautiful tiny resort that's very comfortable, not expensive, and where you just step literally down some stairs into the water and do some incredible snorkeling in this little part of the bay. You can snorkel all along the bay, but we just really had a good experience there. So we're headed over there. It's a 4-hour drive.
It was 3 hours and 50 some odd minutes total.
Yeah.
We should show the road here though. How this looks.
Yeah, let me show you. Pretty
This
easy
is-
driving, right?
Yeah, so this is a highway we're on. We were on what was more like a freeway before. So I don't know if it's interesting to anyone, but as far as driving in Mexico, it's pretty simple. They have freeways and highways just like anywhere else. I don't know if you're curious about that. Now, obviously the roads aren't marked quite as well. The rules are a little bit more guidelines and rules.
Relax.
Driving.
Yeah.
The road we were just on was a toll road, so you pay tolls. They have little rest stops.
Super nice bathrooms.
Yeah, at least that rest stop at the toll booth area was really nice. Maybe we should have shown it, but getting around Mexico's, at least the Yucatan, is pretty easy on these roads, and not really that complicated. So
Don't really see many people. We're just lined with jungle on either side.
yeah, when you're on the freeway, or the highways, you don't see a lot of towns. Although I think this route now, when we're getting this stretch, we'll go through more little towns. They're also doing a lot of road construction, so that kind of slows you down a little bit. So yeah, it's not that difficult to get around, and it always feels, and I think is safe.
Yeah, it feels very developed, very safe.
We pretty much only travel during the day. That's kind of recommended, I guess, but I've never felt like it's unsafe in these little towns or anything like that.
There are definitely parts of Mexico that are not safe. But Mexico's a very large country. I mean, we were talking to somebody yesterday. To drive to Mexico City from Merida is 20 hours. That's a long ways away. And
We should show them how this works with passing.
okay.
So a lot of times, instead of having 2 full lanes, they kind of have this little half lane on the side with these
Dotted
lines that
lines.
are dotted over here. It's just so cars can get over for you to pass. So you kind of halfway are in the other lane. But that's common on these highways that aren't a full-on freeway. And
You have to definitely, anytime you're driving internationally, most places require, not anywhere, but a lot of places do require a little bit more guts. Right? Or a little bit more aggressive driving.
maybe, yeah. Well, aggressive driving is more the norm here.
And in a lot of international countries where we've gone, in Peru, in Morocco.
Yeah, and you have to be comfortable with being really close to the other cars. Like a lot of situations where, in the U.S. at least, we have very wide roads for the most part, and lots of space between cars. So you have to get used to that.
Well, but I haven't gotten used to it. Mike does all the driving, which I'm very, very grateful because he makes these adventures possible.
But then there's plenty of gas stations all over the place. We're just about to drive by one, which they're nice gas
Very
stations.
normal, just gas station.
And in Mexico, they always have someone there who actually pumps your gas for you. You don't do it yourself.
Makes it simple.
Makes it pretty easy. Just give them the money after they're done. So
the beaten path. Don't you think?
It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's nice.
like if you're just going and staying at a resort, like, you know, you take a transport from the airport to the resort and then back, or maybe they take you to another like resort or a tourist destination. Those things are all really beautiful and amazing. But I think that there's like when you're off the beaten path and you're interacting in real communities and real people, you learn that I think you learn more about the goodness of humans.
Yeah.
Because when you're at the resort, you think, oh, it's not safe out there or something.
Watch out. Big speed bump.
But when you go out, you know, yesterday when we took an amazing cooking class and we were in someone's home, and then our guide drove us back, and on the way we stopped by her house.
Yeah, she showed us her
And
house.
like she showed us and talked about her family, and you realize like it feels really good to recognize that people are good all over the world and are honest and decent. I think sometimes there's also this idea that internationally people will always be trying to steal from you. We've actually never had anybody steal from us internationally.
No.
Have we?
Only in New York City.
Yeah. Oh yeah, New York City.
They bashed our window in.
And like yesterday or the day before, you gave someone way more money, and than they needed, and they very sweetly like counted it out and handed you back a bunch of money. Like, I don't need all of this.
I didn't understand the number they told me.
Yeah, and I think people think that like everywhere you go, they're just gonna be trying to take advantage of Americans or something, and we don't find that to be true. We find that there's really lovely, happy people everywhere, and I don't know that you get that experience if you don't leave the resorts. And I think it makes you a happier person to meet and recognize that though their homes may look very different, and their culture and all sorts of things behind it all, they're really a lot of really good, sweet, kind, hardworking, honest people all over the world. And that's not something you hear on the news, and that's hard to learn at the resort.
Yeah, so it's just nice to see the little towns too and experience all that. So
Yeah.
renting a car in the Yucatan is not very expensive, and I think it makes it nice. It does take a little bit of getting over the fact that you're driving in another country, which can just be weird in and of itself. You feel like, am I allowed just to drive here?
It feels that way in France too.
I remember thinking that the first time we drove into a foreign country. But yeah, this is just, you just kind of pay attention, watch what the other drivers are doing. That's what I do, because sometimes the rules are a little bit different, and you figure it out.
So, and also you're like, oh, I don't want to spend that time in the car. But if you're going to when you come to the Yucatan, and let's say you go to like Playa del Carmen or Cancun, and you want to go see the sights, you're spending just as much time on the road. You're just doing it in a bus, and maybe that's the experience you're looking for, and that's fine. But
no, yeah, traveling and driving to get to places obviously is just part of the equation. You can't
and
see
then
everything.
also you get there with 50 other people when you get there, because you came on that bus. We love when we watch those buses, like everybody get back on them right when we're arriving. We're like, oh yeah. So we're at cenotes. We've been with very few people. We've been at sites with almost no one. When we were in Peru and we went to Machu Picchu, we like really had some moments at Machu Picchu where we were the only ones there.
That partially was the time of year we were there. We kind of went
Partially, and the time of day, because the tour buses need to get out early and get back, because people need to be done by like 5 p.m., the bus drivers and the companies. And so we were there in the afternoon, late afternoon at Machu Picchu, and we had it to ourselves when we've heard other people talking about like how it wasn't quite so enjoyable because it was like you're shoulder to shoulder with people, and there's like people pushing you from behind. You just like have to move through and then you're done. It was just amazing. And so I think there's that too. You can go at different times of day.
So one thing in Mexico, and this we saw this in Morocco too, is they oftentimes have these police checkpoints. I think that's what's going on here.
Presence, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
Actually. They actually don't want anything to do with us.
They never stop us, because
that's not what they're.
I don't think we're
about.
there. Well, maybe it's just people turning left, but there's obviously police something there.
But they, in Morocco and in Mexico, they always wave us through. They stop locals, not us.
Yeah, I always wondered in Morocco, because we had a Texas license plate van driving through Morocco, what they thought, but they were just like, yeah, keep moving.
I think that's in part because the Yucatan tourism is so important to the people living here, and so even if that police officer, he's not working in tourism, he might have a family member who is, and he also just understands that this is what supports our economy, and so they want to keep tourists safe and happy. And if you get all these reports of like, oh, you go down there and the police are stopping you, like, I know that happens in other countries. I know I've had friends had that happen in like Dominican Republic and things, but Yucatan is great. So
I think Mexico's great. It's a great introduction into international trip where it feels different, looks different.
but it is too different.
Yeah, and the people are nice as far as if you don't speak the language, and it's you can still get by without knowing the language that well.
Hey, we're coming up on Yalcool.
Cool.
And
Oh, wait a minute. We don't want that one. We want this one.
is that right? I thought that's the one we want.
No.
Oh, good thing.
I don't think that's the right sign. I remember having the same issue last time, but I'm pretty sure. Well, we're gonna find out. Yeah, see?
It's this one.
This is it. Nope, right up here. Yeah. Okay. We arrived at the place we're gonna be snorkeling. Let me show you this. Daniel's in the water. We are here in a little cabana. Megan's over there. It's pretty
Terrible.
pretty horrible situation. We've got a beautiful view here. We stayed here because we ordered lunch. We're waiting for that to come. Daniel went ahead and got in. He's out there somewhere, just paddling around, checking out the fishies. So we're gonna have lunch, and then Megan and I go out too. We just got our food. Some yummy, I don't know what that is, tuna? Something. Daniel got some tacos, although he's gonna get some more because that's not a lot.
Yeah.
I got a hamburger. Daniel, you said the snorkeling is pretty good out there?
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, there wasn't a lot of fish, I guess, in a way. Like, there's all small fish.
Yeah.
But the temperature is perfect.
Yeah, it's nice.
Like, so nice to be out there. And also, like, good choice of, like, you know.
Oh,
so
yeah.
relax. So relaxing.
Yep, having a life jacket, you can just relax.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we'll eat this. Not a bad spot for lunch, I think. We've also got a little visitor over here. He's just been watching us eat.
He's like, do you have
He's a little curious. He wants something, I don't know what. But this is a pretty awesome picnic, or whatever you want to call what we're doing right now.
Well, you want to just carry him until you get to the water.
Finished lunch. This is our palapa. Awesome. You can jump in the water here or use the stairs over there. This is it. There's fresh water that runs in from I think this is cenote around here somewhere, underground cenote. I guess that's what cenotes are for the most part, but fresh water runs in. And you can go look at all the fishies here. Okay, going in. Go for it.
Well, I finished up a little earlier than the boys, and I've just been relaxing, and they're just coming back. I'll show you. Pretty much all of the tour groups have left, so it's gotten really, really quiet. You can see the boys out there. They're coming back, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful out. Tired, I bet, huh? I bet you're tired. How was it? See anything?
More fish out by those rocks. Saw a conch.
Oh, all right. It's like everybody's left. We got the whole place to ourselves now.
Can we each get one of the palapas?
Yeah. So last time we were here, we lost your wedding ring. Did you find it?
I looked. I didn't find it though. Let's see it. Okay. That was fun to do some snorkeling and tiring.
And just
So-
laying and hammocking.
Yeah, we were
was
just
really nice.
a lot of relaxing too. So we're done here, so we're gonna head over to the Airbnb, which is I think 10 or 15 minutes away.
We are getting
I think-
closer.
According to the GPS, it's right in here. It's kind of a rough road getting in here, but we've learned that doesn't really mean anything.
Is this it?
Arca, I believe that's it. It did say it was in the jungle.
Yeah. Well, looks
We're on
cool.
a secluded spot back here. Yeah, I think it's on the right here.
Choose the right.
I think this is it. Here we are.
Okay, well, we got there and showered and took, looked around, but we forgot to show any of it. Now we're headed out again to dinner, so we'll show you when we get back.
Okay, we're here in Akumal looking for dinner. Walking up and down this little street where there's like 3 different options. And of course, it takes like a long time to figure out which one you're gonna eat at. But I think we've decided on this one up here, which is where we ate with the kids once upon a time. So, all right, I think we're the first customers. Hola. Yep. Looks very familiar.
What'd you get, Daniel?
I got a lobster for the first
You've never
time
had
eating
lobster
it.
before, and
Yep.
since we're 400 yards from the sea, probably a good idea.
Yes. And they came over asked if we wanted garlic or butter.
Garlic
so
and butter.
If they know how to cook it.
Okay, try a little piece of that.
Get a little sauce. Not bad. Very good. A little smoky. Don't know how they did it.
Like grilled it or
Yeah,
something.
they grilled it or something. Got a good bite to it.
Yummy.
All right.
Finished up dinner. It's windy because we're at the beach. We decided to come and see the actual beach before tomorrow. We were fairly close. This is the same public beach that we brought the kids to. And it's, well, you can see. Look at all that seaweed. We noticed a lot of seaweed at the place we were snorkeling.
I think they come pick it up. I wonder if they,
Ooh.
or they rake it up over there at the
Yeah.
resorts.
Anyhow, nobody's really here. Okay, we're all going to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Did we show them our place?
Did we show them this place?
No.
I don't think we did.
I guess tomorrow morning.
No, we'll do it right now because we'll forget tomorrow. We're gonna be in a hurry. Okay, we're gonna show you our place and then
I think good night.
good night. This is the place. We're kind of back in the. Did we show us coming in? I don't know if we did.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember. We're kind of back in the jungle back here. It's kind of dark and quiet, but it's kind of a complex. Lock that. So this is the kitchen. Got everything hanging up so it can dry. And then living area.
Concrete furniture.
All the furniture is concrete. The bed frames are concrete. It's all concrete.
The bed frames are even?
Yeah, the bed. Or the bed, like, box is concrete. So I guess we'll show you
That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
the
Nightstands?
Nightstands?
Everything. Wow.
You're not rearranging the furniture in here.
That's true.
So this is where Megan and I are sleeping tonight. Got an open closet. We have our own bathroom as well. Not quite as spacious as the place in Merida.
Like as luxurious.
Or quite as nice. It's a little rougher. Maybe it's because it's made of concrete.
Literally rougher.
Yeah, literally. Daniel has an almost identical bathroom, but then he can get, there you go, see? Nice. He has the 2 beds and closet.
I still on this one.
Half the night on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, you never know. I roll over to the other one.
it's true. But we all have those doors go to the outside, and same in our room.
Out there.
And then, well, it's dark now, but
Look better in the morning.
you open this up, see me there. Right out there. There's a little path.
No, here.
Should we just open it? We gotta unlock it. Okay.
See that?
It's kind of dark. Hang on, watch this. I put it on. Oh, there's people out there, but that's the pool. Looks like someone's going to the pool right now, but there's a bunch of different apartments out here, and this is the one we're in, and it's very dark.
We were gonna stay 2 nights.
Oh, we had a slight change of plans.
To only stay 1 night.
Yeah, so we're just staying here one night, and then tomorrow after our fun day at Explore, the park area, we're gonna go and actually stay at a hotel near the airport. We realized, and this is one of those things where I probably should have waited to book the second place because our plans changed a little bit, and our flight leaves in the 8 something in the morning from the Cancun International Airport, and this is a little over an hour from the airport. And we just didn't want to, and I had to turn the rental car, so I thought it'd be easier. I'll just go there straight up to Cancun tomorrow after we're done playing, get the car turned in, and then
It's halfway there.
the place that we're going to tomorrow is halfway to Cancun anyways. Anyway, so one night here and then one night tomorrow night at the hotel that's right at the airport. We just take the shuttle right in the morning. It'll be easy. So that's it. So now we'll end our video, right, Megan?
Yes, I'm going to go in, shower, and I found a pumice stone on the beach today. And I'm going to use it to scrub my feet.
Oh,
Because I just think that sounds cool.
that sounds really cool, I
Just thought
guess.
you guys might want to know that.
Yeah, that sounds cool to me. It was a fun day though. So we'll leave it at that. Thanks for coming along. Like, comment, subscribe. Go to knorppandsouth.com, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.